This new moon in Leo has the potential to offer huge abundance and awesome rewards because it shows being fairly extreme and really excited about the actions you're putting towards something you're passionate about. And I kind of love this new moon. I'm excited about it. So if you are also excited to dive into what we can expect from this new moon in Leo happening on August 4th this year, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. If you're new here, hi, I'm Maren. I make astrology videos. I also make music, which you can check out down below. I should have stuff coming out. And also you can check out my private astrology courses and offerings and everything with that. So firstly, we're going to get into the overall energy of this new moon and explaining what the alignment is. Then we will get into what it means specifically for you based on your chart. So this Leo new moon is happening on August 4th, 2024 at 4:14 a.m. Pacific or 7:14 a.m. Eastern, early morning on the 4th. So you're going to feel it a little bit on the night before and definitely during the day on the 4th. New moons are new beginnings. They are the start of the lunar cycle when the moon is crossing the sun, aligning as the dark moon. When you look up, you cannot see a new moon. And this is happening at 12 degrees of Leo. So Leo is inherently where the sun is at home. It is a flamboyant, extra lighthearted, or not lighthearted, they're pretty focused. It is a larger than life warm sign. It's ruled by the sun, meaning that it is literally the center of the universe, and there's nothing that Leo can do low key. It's like it's the most chalant. There's no nonchalance. It's complete chalance. That's like a good way of explaining Leo. So this is not going to be a low key, nuanced, delicate new moon. This is going to be like, I am doing this and I'm proud of it. Yay, everyone look at me. Being at 12 degrees of Leo means it is in the second third of Leo, near the middle, and the second decan is associated with the Six of Wands tarot card, which is also known as the Lord of Triumph. So this is actually a card that shows like you got somewhere and you're proud and you are celebrating coming off of that accomplishment or that victory about something. So what I have in my notes throughout my years of I have a big document where I can't remember tarot for shit. It's just really difficult for me. So whenever I pull a tarot card or find something, I go to my notes and what I've written down for those things over the years. And what I specifically have written under this card in this decan is that be careful about doing something great without great character and basically using people to get where you're going. So this isn't bad. The alignment here is not bad at all, but just be careful about don't do something riding off the backs of others. Make sure that the Leo energy is really pure. I think that Leo has really good morals, but the more me, sometimes the less you hear about them. Just be careful with that. I spent too much time talking about that. I think it's a pretty great part of, Leo. Venus is also at the very end of Leo at 29 degrees. And even though it's not in a very close conjunction, having Venus in Leo does show an extra flamboyant, larger than life theatric quality about this. So this is definitely a new moon of something passionate, artistic, fiery, and larger than life and rather playful in our lives. It's separating from a close square to Uranus, so do be aware that Venus and Uranus being in a square, even if separating, shows that a few days prior or during this new moon, there are probably relationship shakeups, chaos, and really crazy unhinged events that would have happened between bonds and in partnerships and between people in relationships. So this new moon could come off the heels of that and maybe some kind of rebound, look at what I'm going to do energy, even though Venus and Uranus in a square isn't bad, it's just chaotic as fuck in relationships. Mars is also approaching a conjunction to Jupiter in Gemini, and Mars in Gemini is really good at mental speed, putting effort towards mental projects, being detail-oriented, finicky, and rather good at brainstorming and working through things intellectually. Jupiter is the planet of positivity and abundance. So Mars conjoining Jupiter shows larger than life, or rather, I use that word with Leo. Let's use a different one here. Courageous, valorous, just, very, very respected, very, very high effort, high moral ways of acting. Mars and Uranus together, I definitely have kind of a king energy about it, or at least just a soldier that is returning half her weight. Sorry, I had to. I cannot say soldier without saying soldier returning half her weight because I'm just sorry, it's the world I live in. If you don't get it, you don't get it, and fuck off. Basically, it's showing effort that has courage and morals behind it. Someone that is acting with the highest of morals and putting a lot of true effort into it. And I'm literally getting texts from my assistant director and creative director right now, who's literally the most hardworking, great example of this, where she just puts so much heart and effort into everything. So having this in Gemini shows that the thought and the plan for what you're doing around this new moon, you're putting a ton of really wholesome, morally respectable effort into it, and that is going to play out very well. There is a square to Saturn happening, which could show that there's blockages, delays, or an inner voice that is kind of leading to hesitation. So it's not hit the ground running. There is some kind of delay or setback or thinking twice about this. But overall, the energy is incredibly like valor is the word I'm using for this, which is so like archaic. I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. There's a loose square to Neptune, but it's not close enough for me to think that there's that much delusion with this new moon. I think the majority of the difficulty is going to be crazy relationships tangentially to it. But in reality, there's a pretty high amount of effort, dedication, and excitement to the effort towards this. And Mercury will be in Virgo. And Mercury in Virgo is at home. It's exalted. It is in a great condition for communication and communicating eloquently. So we're communicating rather directly, rather simply, and really eloquently with this new moon. So if you are excited about this new moon or there's anything you want to share about how you are planning around it, let me know in the comments below, and let's get into each of the signs. So Aries risings, this is in your 5th house of dating, romance, creativity, fun. You guys are having the most fun of a new beginning. You're having probably it could be like a romantic, like intimate new beginning with someone. It could be creativity. It is fun. Flat out fun is starting for you. Taurus risings, it's in your 4th house of home or family. You're probably starting something with your family or home life, like moving or renovating or, family. Gemini risings, this is in your 3rd house of productivity and of, communication and day-to-day tasks. You're probably starting content or writing on a project of some kind. For Cancer risings, this is in your 2nd house of income or money. You are starting a new way of making money that you're really passionate about and having a lot of fun with. Leo risings, this is in your 1st house of self. This is spotlight on you, all about you. You are getting attention, you're putting yourself out there. You're probably just feeling yourself to the highest degree. It is all about you. Maybe you change something about your appearance or your identity and you are putting yourself out there in a very flamboyant way. Virgo risings, it's in your 12th house of mental health. So you're probably having a very positive but very private new beginning on how you take care of your mental health and deal with that. For Libra risings, it's in your 11th house of networking and friends. You're having a very social party kind of energy here. It definitely looks like an event where you're throwing a party, you're getting together with people. Scorpio risings, it's in your 10th house of career. So you're having a really exciting, really expansive new beginning around work. Sag risings, it's in your 9th house of foreign travel or higher education. You're either having some really exciting travel plans or really exciting education plans to study something. Capricorn risings, this is our 8th house of shared finances and investments or the occult. Majority of people, it's going to be something like paying off loans, taxes, getting an investment back, something financial in that sense. Or it could be that you're starting something to do with magic or the occult, although that is more rare. For Aquarius risings, it's in your 7th house of committed relationships. So you guys are probably, I just did a weird point, I'm sorry. You guys are probably starting a new committed relationship. Either romantically, you're going exclusive or marrying someone, or you could be starting something like a business contract with a close business partner. And finally, for Pisces risings, it is in your 6th house of physical health or coworkers. So you're probably either starting something new to deal with your physical health in a positive way, or you are starting something new with a team of people that you work with. And finally, the tarot card that we have here for the Leo new moon is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So this generally shows overworking and overdoing things. So do know that with all the Leo energy and all the Mars Jupiter, that is incredibly go, 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 larger than life. Be aware of overworking or overextending yourself. Just make sure that you are prioritizing enough rest and recovery to be able to pull this off, that you can't do 100% of the time. You can do it half the time. And then, sleep the rest. That's kind of what I try to do. I try to have a lot of good sleep, but also don't stop. I recommend that. So if you have anything to add, comment, say about this new moon, do comment down below. I do try to read everything, or at least things that aren't flagged, which YouTube flags random shit that isn't offensive and then leaves the really offensive shit up. I don't know. But subscribe, do all the things that help me out in the algorithm, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.